And here's Angel. Angel's got a nice relaxed stroke, pretty good body position, legs are up pretty high, good rotation. She really stretches out to start the catch. Just a couple of things that could help her propulsion. Notice her right hand is angling up at the very finish of the extension, and that's not contributing to any propulsion. That's acting in the opposite direction. So to help that, Angel, you could make sure that hand doesn't drop down early in the entry and then you lift it up. Keep that hand high, and then think about the fingertip drill. You've got very good head position. You keep that head nice and low in the water. That's good. Here's Jiagen. Jiagen's coming along quite nicely. Good head position compared to where you started. Keeping your elbows fairly high. Just need to work on more front quadrant. Notice how your arms are not doing very good front quadrant. That would help your legs get higher. And Jiagen got a little too close to the camera here. But again, elbows dropping a little bit. Try to keep those elbows higher. And we've talked about your push at the very last part of the stroke needs to be a little bit stronger. And you can see this better on the head-on view coming up. Body position is much better. Here's a head-on view. You can see how the elbows are dropping a little bit, and you can get a little bit more propulsion at the very end of the stroke. But all in all, coming along nicely. Here's Bill. Bill, the biggest thing that will help you is get your legs up higher. You're dragging a lot of your body through the water. Look at your head position. You can look a little bit further down. You're looking up, and that's contributing to the hips and leg drop. Pretty good extension and rotation. A nice relaxed kick. Coming back the other way. Keeping the elbows pretty high. Again, you just need to press down on your lungs, get those legs up, and you'll be great. And here's it, head-on view. And watch your hand entry. You're pressing down a little bit too much on the first part of the extension there. Practice the fingertip drill. Keep those elbows high. And here's Richard. Richard's got good body position, good extension, good speed. The only thing we've talked about Richard is that scissors kick on your breathing side. You may want to experiment, see if you go to more of a flutter kick, you can keep your speed up or increase the speed. Good rotation, keeping the head down nice and low, legs are up high. Good hand entry. Here's the head-on view. Could perhaps get your hands out a little straighter from the shoulder, but all in all, not bad. Sorry for the camera work, gotta get around the ladder. And just keep going with the strength and the work on swim golf, find that sweet spot, and your swim is coming along nicely. Here's Katie. Katie's got a nice stroke. You've improved your hand entry quite a bit. You're not crossing over anymore. However, you could stand to improve that hand angle. Right after entry, you can see how you're still forcing that hand away from the body a little bit. So continue to work on that fingertip drill. Keep that left elbow a little higher. You can see it tends to drop early in the catch phase there. Fist drill will help that. A good head position, nice roll. You might experiment with a 2-beat kick. That might save some energy in the longer swims, as long as it keeps the legs up. And you might also work a little bit on front quadrant. And getting a little bit more power out the last part of your stroke with a little bit more hip rotation. Again, look at that left elbow dropping a little bit, but coming right along. Good job. Here's Brook. Brook, you've gotten much better on the body position since the first time I filmed you. But the only thing you really need to work on now is keep that head on a nice, pretend there's a rod going from the top of your head to your hips. You're lifting your head up a little bit like you're going to sight just before you roll to take a breath. And your front quadrant could be improved a little bit on the hand entry. The other hand is well past the 90-degree point, so work on the archer drill to help that front quadrant, and that will help get your hips and legs up a little bit more flat. But all in all, coming right along. And you might ask, who is this? This is Jared. I saw him swimming and offered to film him because he's got a fairly good stroke. I noticed the bilateral breathing here. Good body position, good stretch. Keeps the elbows nice and high. Gets good power at the end of his stroke with his bending his wrist a little bit. Notice the good stretch. Good front quadrant.